Halong Bay is one of the most famous spots in Vietnam and consists of a series of amazing limestone islands which are also a designated UNESCO World Heritage Site. There are some 2,000 islands located in Halong Bay, and you will find many of them uninhabited and covered in gorgeous lush vegetation, making them perfect for hiking. If you like walking, then you can also enjoy the craggy bluffs that cover the islands of Halong Bay. And you can also explore and discover isolated bays and dainty inlets. Today we share the top 10 best things to do in Halong Bay so you can plan a trip and experience all the exciting attractions and activities this beautiful city has to offer. Starting with number 10, Dau Be Island. Dau Be Island is the most popular attraction in Halong Bay, and it is also the biggest island in this part of Vietnam. The island sits around an ancient fisherman's port and as such has a relaxed atmosphere that makes it the perfect place to spend an afternoon. One of the best things to do here is to rent a bicycle and ride to the idyllic countryside just outside the main town. This is also the spot where many of the boats leave for island trips, so it makes a good place to base yourself while you are in Halong Bay. At number 9 is the Thien Cung Cave. Thien Cung Cave is located at Ban Han Island, and you will need to hike up a steep path to get here, although it is worth the effort for the inner views. There are 2 different chambers in the cave which soar to a height of some 30 meters. The inner chamber is known for having a number of stone formations that are said to look like sentries lining up, and there's even a stone in the center of the cave that looks like a general talking to his troops. As the light streams across the water and makes flickering patterns on the inside of the cave, it looks as if the formations are coming to life. At number 8, Monkey Island. Monkey Island is also known as Cat Dua in Vietnamese and is a great spot if you're looking to take a boat trip in Halong Bay. There's an idyllic private beach here, and you can spend your time topping up your tan on the white sand or go swimming and snorkeling in the azure seas. If you are feeling adventurous, then you can also go see kayaking here, or you can hike across the island as there are a huge number of scenic trails that take you through the lush greenery. At number 7, Thien Cung Cave. Thien Cung Cave is also known by its English name, which is Bewitching Grotto. This is one of the most picturesque caves in Halong Bay, which is saying something as there are many other pretty attractions here. The entrance of the cave is through a narrow entrance which you need to squeeze into. Once inside, however, the chamber opens up and you will find winding tunnels that are covered in gorgeous stalagmites and stalactites. There are also fossils in the cave, so if you are a fan of spelunking, then this is a great spot to explore for an afternoon. At number 6 in our list, Dau Be National Park. Dau Be is a gorgeous national park which boasts 32 different kinds of mammals. Some of these include langurs, which are the most endangered primates in the world. You will also find some amazing hiking trails here, which include an 18-kilometer climb to the summit of the main peak in the national park. There are a number of guides available in the park, and it is recommended that you hire one if you want to make the most of the experience, as they can also show you all the flora and fauna as you trek around and explain the history of the region. At number 5, Fighting Cocks Island. Fighting Cocks Island is called Han Gia Choi in Vietnamese, and this is also one of the best-known landmarks in the Halong Bay area. The island is made up of 2 large rocks that jut out of the sea and resemble 2 cockerels fighting. The best time to visit the island is at sunset, as the sky looks stunning when it sets behind the 2 pretty stone formations. At number 4, Lan Ha Bay. Halong Bay is a very popular destination in Vietnam, which means that many of the islands get crowded in the high season. With that in mind, if you want to explore a quieter part of the region, then consider a trip to Lan Ha Bay. The island is known for white sandy beaches, and there are a plethora of activities on offer here. These include swimming, rock climbing, and sea kayaking, and you can also visit the Kai Bio floating village. This is one of the oldest floating residential areas in Vietnam, so if you want to see a slice of history, then this is not to be missed. At number 3 in our list, Dau Be Island. Dau Be Island is a great spot if you want to go swimming or diving. The reason for this is due to the amazing coral gardens here, as well as deep grottos which are located inside 3 large lakes. If you want to get the underground cave and grottos, then you need to row across to them at low tide, which is the only time that you will be able to climb inside. At number 2, Ho Chi Minh Monument. Ho Chi Minh is credited as being the founding father of modern Vietnam, and no town in this country is complete without a statue of this formidable leader. The monument to Ho Chi Minh in Halong Bay is located on a hillside in Cat Ba town, which is known as Mountain Number 1. As well as seeing the statue, this makes a nice place to come for a walk and check out the vistas over the water. Check out the number 1 places in our list, Sen Island. Anyone looking for an adventure needs to head to Sen Island. This is one of the less visited islands in Halong Bay and is covered with thick forest lands. To get here you need to take a ferry to Quan Loan from Kai Rome, and then you can head off on your hike. There are a number of guides here who can show you the often hidden routes and also regale you with tales of the flora and fauna found on the island. Now it's time to hear from you. What's your favorite things to do in Halong Bay? Is there something we missed? Let us know in the comments section below, and don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe to Greenable if you haven't already. Click the bell icon to stay updated on all our latest content.